Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Age is just a number, and my name is Barbara Jean. This is a channel for women over 40, 50, 60, 70 and beyond who have a love of fashion and beauty. And today it is all about beauty because I am coming back here for my review for EVENSKYN, the two products that they sent me. They were gifted to me. This is not a sponsored video. They gifted me these items to test and review. So we're going to get started on that right away. So I've noticed that there's been a trend that some of these, there's now more than ever are there at-home skincare devices that we have access to where probably, what, 10 years ago or more, to get these types of products, you had to go into an esthetician's, dermatologist office. So there is a lot more companies out there on the market, and it seems like every day more appear. Now, typically, what we see in these, in their advertisements, like in the card that comes, do these young ladies look like they need anti-aging devices? Well, it appears that a trend is that they are talking to more mature women to give their products a try. So when they reached out to me, I was very happy to give a try and to give my honest review. And I am coming here, as you can tell, all I have done is skincare today and my products. So I can honestly say that I have used this, the EVENSKYN Mirage Phototherapy Mask. Now it says, for best results, maximum usage should be limited to 25 minutes per day. Whether an individual light mode is selected manually or if the mask is used in the default automatic mode. Now, if it's in the automatic mode, it comes on with red, then it goes to blue, then it goes to yellow. Each of these lights do different things. So the red light phototherapy is the anti-aging mode. And it says that the red light helps increase the natural production of collagen and helps even skin texture. It also has the effect of smoothing out wrinkles and fine lines. The EVENSKYN Mirage red light can also minimize appearance of age spots and sunspots. The blue light is the acne treatment mode. Blue light, with its peak wavelength of 415 nanometers, helps kill acne-causing bacteria, hinting it's for acne, which I don't have acne, so I think I let it go on that cycle only a couple of times. Then the yellow light phototherapy is the photo rejuvenation mode. At a wavelength of 583 nanometers, yellow light penetrates up to 2 mm and can help with skin dullness and brightness, the skin through increased blood circulation, as well as improving skin texture and scarring over enhanced cell activity. Yellow light also helps promote wound healing, improves rosacea, skin redness, and has been shown to be anti-inflammatory, which the red and the yellow is what I really focused my treatment on with this. It comes with a little Can you see this? It's got its own little stand. So I'm just going to show you how I turn it on. It comes with an adjustable headband that it goes over your head. So let me just show you really quick. It fits on like this. And take it off for the rest of it because it is hot and I'm going to have to turn my fan on. It is so hot. All right. So the LED controller is right here. It's a remote and this charges. It's got a cord. To charge it, this is plugged into the thing that goes into the wall, into the USB port right here. Like so. And then this, the other end, goes into here. So that's how it is actually charged. And it's got a little, the little blue light scale that you can see when it is fully charged, sort of like what it's, the LED light on your phone when it shows when it's completely charged. So this is how it's charged. So, but for actually using it, you reverse it and you put the USB into here. And then this goes into the bottom right here. Fits like that. All right, so it is off. When I turn it on, because it's got the little round power button in the center, so we're gonna turn it on and there's the red light. Now it automatically is on a program set for 25 minutes. This is the default program, but I did not use that. Okay, it says the maximum for red light is 17 minutes and the maximum for the yellow light is 20 minutes, and that's what I did. So I did 20 minutes yellow and 17 minutes of the red light. So I used it for 37 minutes on this. And you're thinking, Barbara, my God, that's a lot of time. It is. It is. It's an investment of time. So I'm just going to go through the light so you can kind of see this. And it's got a color button here. And so it starts on red. And then there's blue. I don't know if you can see the blue or not. It may not because of all my other lights here. And then yellow. You can kind of see the yellow through there. Okay. So, and then you can set the time with a plus and a minus, and then you have a plus and a minus under the auto if you want to change it other than the default setting. So the default setting again is red, blue, yellow for a total of 25 minutes and 5-minute increments if you do want to change it and put your own time in. All right, so one of the things that I did that was easy, that I really liked about this too, is because one of the things as an aging woman is, our neck really shows our age. So I not only did this on my face every single day for 6 weeks, actually more than 6 weeks, but I did it on my neck as well. And I'm going to show you how I did that. I undid the strap to where this comes out like this. And what I do is I would put it right here on my neck and prop my head up on it. And I would just hold it here. And I'm usually reading, watching TV, or watching YouTube videos on my friends out there. And then I just turn it on and I set it for my red light for that. And then when I did the 17 minutes on the red light, I changed it to do the 20 minutes on the yellow light for the neck. And I did this. I did my face and I did my neck every single day for over 6 weeks. And I'm going to have before and afters here that I did. But I wanted to come to you today with fresh face so that you could see. So you can see the red light on that. The red light gets that, okay? So I'm not looking down at it so it's not hurting my eyes because it's got protective coverings in here, which I'm going to turn this off and show you. Inside has these rubber eye protectors, okay? Now, it does have a nose hole. Whoops, I'll show you there. There's the nose hole. And then it's got the little vent for the mouth. Now, with the heat temperatures that we've been having, it does, I mean, I have to, I do it in the morning before it gets way too hot. And in the morning, we have our thermostat on 76, and it goes to, it starts warming up around 10 o'clock. So I try and get everything done, this stuff before then. So before 10 o'clock, so it doesn't get too warm. So now the mask, did I enjoy it? Yes, I do. Now here's where the part comes in, and I'm giving you an honest review. The mask is heavy. That's the pro. Let's start here. The pros are red light therapy is the bomb. Yellow light therapy is the bomb. If you need the blue light, which I could see if you had some acne spots or something, I would see that could be wonderful. The yellow light does help with rosacea, which is not acne, but it is inflammation. So the yellow light will help with that. Now, I can honestly say, and I'm trying to knock on wood, I haven't had an eczema breakout while I've been using this. So I'm just really hoping that that might help keep it under control with this. So I'm just really excited to keep using it to see if it still keeps it at bay. And if it does, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about that. So the pros is so beneficial, and I absolutely love the benefits from it. The negatives, or the cons that I should say, is it is a heavy mask. And for me, I had to really learn how to work with this because of when it's on my face. The head strap, which is supposed to be, it is adjustable, and it's a Velcro adjustable, but the thing is, because it is so heavy, and I have a very small head, I wear an extra small in women's hats. I can wear children's hats. My hair is not really thick, so it doesn't take up a lot of space underneath this as well. So everybody's head size is different. I even have trouble with the adjustable hats that have the drawstring in the middle. Some of those I cannot get tight enough to stay on my head. So, but I do wear an extra small in women's hats. So therefore, this does not fit on my head very well. That is a negative. And the weight pulls down. It does pull down. It shows in their advertisements that you can, it shows a lady doing exercises, doing yoga with it, cooking, reading, bending down. I would not be able to see if I did that, and it pulls down. Now, one of the things so I've had to learn how to get around that. And hold that thought. I'm going to get that because I forgot to bring that part with me. Because of the way that it sits on me, and let me put it back on here, and I'll try and show you here. It sits, but I don't know, my chair. if you can see, it's, to get it tight enough, it really crunches in on my eyes and I can't open my eyes fully. So I have to wear it more loose. Now, but because I don't want to be sitting here for a total of 27 minutes just like this, what I do is, because it falls down, there we go, I have a hand towel that I roll up. And what I do is when I sit back, I do this. I sit back and just have it lean to sit on top of this, and this is much more comfortable. So I can watch TV while I'm sitting here doing this. And I don't know that you can even hear because I was covering up my microphone with that. But the towel allows me to hold it up and sit straight with it because it will not sit straight on my head. It just doesn't fit me that way. So that has worked out for me. And because too, I don't want to be looking down because, you know, it's like, I'm taking this off. It's like, what they tell you, you know, to sleep on your back so you don't get wrinkles on your face. Because if you sleep, you get sheet wrinkles and stuff. Well, if you're sitting for 27 minutes, no, 37 minutes, excuse me, 37 minutes like this every single day, it's going to cause wrinkles right there. So that is why I set it here, so I can set it up so that I'm not constantly leaning down. I'm keeping my neck up because that's kind of defeating the purpose. So that is something that I would like to see this lighter if at all possible, but it works. I mean, I'll still continue to use it. I've just had to figure out how to do it for me. It's easily cleaned. I just take a little wipey and clean it out every day and then set it on here. So am I pleased with it? I am. And that's why I'm coming here with the, I don't do filters. You don't see me doing any filters on any of my my photos or my videos. I am 64. I just turned 64 and I think my skin looks pretty darn good. So I'm very happy. I mean, I don't have a stitch of foundation or primer. I just have skincare on. So now I also, to be fully disclosed here, I have been using my New Face, which is a microcurrent, for about 3 years now. And my husband uses it as well too. And my husband's really wanting to try this out too. So, so I do that as well, but I had been using that before. So in the before and after, I want you to tell me if you can see any difference. Now, I mean, I don't think my neck looks too bad for 64. I don't think my skin looks bad for 64. I have been a skincare nut or enthusiast. Let's say I'm a skincare enthusiast, and I have been for years. So I like this a whole lot, and I will continue to use it. I have just figured out how to use it the best way for me. Now, I could break it up and maybe you do some in the morning and some at night to sit there and do it, but I've been basically knocking it out. I get up early in the morning and I sit there. You know, typically what I'll do is I'll have a cup of coffee while I'm doing my neck part of it, and then I will do the face part of it. So, but I have done this every day for over 6 weeks now. So I think I have given it a fair shot. And it says that for best results, do it every day at the maximum amount for the lights. And exactly what I did. The maximum light for red light, again, is 17 minutes. The maximum yellow light is 20 minutes. And that's what I did on both my face and my neck. So that is my review of this. And I'm going to talk about one more little treat that they sent me. This is called the Venus. And this is, let me read this about to you, is the premium eyelid anti-aging device that helps soothe the uneven look of aging eyelid skin and helping promote new cell generation and through the enhancing existing skin repair process. It has been significantly designed to reverse signs of aging for sensitive skin around the eyes, such as fine lines, dark circles, and bags under the eyes. So it has the, I'm trying to find the cord. The cord on this one is just a little bit shorter. So it has just the little one here to charge it. Oops, I got the wrong end. So to charge it, it is the little one that goes in here. Get it in right. There it is. And then this goes into the USB to be plugged into the wall to charge. Now, it has a cap on here. And when you take the cap off, I'm going to undo it here. When you turn it on, there's a red light. Okay, as long as something is touching, it vibrates. And I'm going to see if you can hear. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to see if you can get it to the microphone so you can hear. It's just a slight humming and it vibrates. Now, what I like to do, and let me get it right here, I like to put a little bit of oil of some type on there for me to use this. Oh, before I forget, on this, clean skin. Nothing on the skin, no lotion, no nothing. Wash your face first so the lights can get through your skin. I should have said that earlier, but I'm adding that in now. All right, here's one of the things that I like to do. I like to get a little bit of hyaluronic acid, and this is just by The Ordinary. And I will take just a little drop of it on my finger, and I will put on my eye. So I'm going to show you just a little bit about this handy dandy little thing. So I'm going to push it once to turn on, and it's red. Now, it says to do this inside going out. As soon as you lift it up, it stops vibrating and the noise goes away. So I am just doing this, and you do this for several minutes, and then I also do it around the eyelid, and I get on that audible bone is what I like to do. Now, it says to do both eyes, spend 5 to 8 minutes doing both eyes. I will also add in a little bit above my eyebrow, right there, a couple of times on that as well. You can hit the button to make it go to blue light just by doing that, and it will intermittent, whoops. It's a quick click and it turns to blue. There it is. And when you that one, it is it's a sporadic vibration and vibration on there, and a humming noise. And I do that on the eye as well too. You can also take it and it'll just shake it and it goes to red, shake it and it goes to blue. So one of the things too that they talk about, it's not actually in their instructions, but this is great for the lips as well too. So I've been doing my eyes for about 8 minutes, both of them, and then I spend a couple of minutes and doing them on my lips. And I just put the oil around my lips, and then I'm just going to the edge of the lips where the lines could be starting. And I just do this all around on both sides. I also take it up and kind of hold it up in the corners, up there in the corner, because you know that's one of the things as we age, it's like if you don't start attacking this stuff, you're gonna look like you got a permanent frown, and I don't want that. I do not want that. So I'm trying to, you know, get everything to go up as much as possible, just trying to keep it from falling. I'm not trying to look 20 years old. Now, speaking of, they do have one of their Instagram advertisements is probably, she looks maybe 18, 19 years old with these humongous lips. And you know, beautiful skin, full makeup on and everything. And she's doing this for anti-aging on her eyes. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So this, but I have enjoyed this little tool as well too. It's, you know, I can sit here and do this while I'm doing other things. I can't type and do this, so usually while I'm watching videos or watching TV or just reading a book or something for this, but the Venus. So I think this is a great little tool to have in your arsenal. I think this is a fabulous tool to have in your arsenal. You know, I think with almost with anything, you have to kind of work with it to make it work the best for you. And so that's what I have been trying to do, is to figure out how to make it work for me. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you my before and after here on the screen. And let you tell me if you see a difference. But here's what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring you in very close to my skin. So I'm going to bring the, if I can get here. So this is my skin. I've got my box lights here and my ring lights, so you can see really the skin. And you know, this is where, you know, I've really tried to work on the corners of my eyes, my eyelids with the little Venus, and with the overall skin. I think my skin, my husband has told me, he said, he goes, I think your skin looks really good. He said, I can really see that. And he goes, I want to play with that. So I'm going to have to share it with him and let him play with it as well too. So that's my review. Take you back out here just a second. All right, I'm going to get out of here. So I would love to hear if you have these toys, these face toys. What do you think of them? They have other products. They have a Lumo, which is a handheld device as well too. They have an IPL machine, and they have some others. I will have all of that below. There is a discount code down below for you if you are wanting to get one yourself. But yeah, I want to thank EVENSKYN for generously gifting me these two facial products at home that are absolutely fabulous, and I will continue to use them. I'm very excited to have them in my arsenal. I'm not pro-aging. I am just being positive aging is what I'm going to be calling it. Positive aging on this 64-year-old face. So, and what I think I'm going to be doing too is, if you know me, you know that I recently had arthroscopic surgery, and I've got 3 scars on my hip that I'm going to be, one of the things I'm going to be doing to help those scars is to be sitting the yellow light, the skin rejuvenation mode. I'm going to be using that starting probably at next week, I think, which will be my 8th week after surgery, I'm going to be using that on my hip, on those scars, to see how that works. And if you want an update on that, let me know. I'll kind of, if anybody's interested in seeing that, I can blog it, or I can record it and kind of keep track of it, so that when I start, and then say in a month's time or whatever, kind of come back and see what's going on with it. So if you have any questions for me, leave them down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, why not? It's free. So thank you so much for coming back and visiting with me and being patient with me. The surgery has kind of put a kink in my filming schedule. My physical therapy has been bumped up to 3 times a week, so I'm hoping that I will be able to get more physically active, to where I can be doing some fashion videos and stuff too. So, and I just appreciate you hanging out and waiting for me. So I'm going to get out of here now. Remember what I tell you, ladies. I tell you every single day to get up and show up, because you are worth it. So until I see you in my next video, and hopefully I'll have makeup on then, I'll see you later, and have a wonderful day.